This is a requirement for second class. The animals I'll be talking about are animals that you can find out hiking on Long Island while in the woods. Opossum. This creature is actually more adapted to suburban life. They can hide in a porch, a shed, in a garage, and in your basement. In the wild, opossums love trees and will stay adult in trees as much as possible. Fun fact, they may look like rodents, but they're actually marsupials, such as koalas, kangaroos, and Tasmanian devils. And here is a picture of what their footprints look like. Star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is a mole with little feelers on its nose. These are called Elmer's organs. And now that you know what it is, I'm going to tell you how to find it. They are usually found in low, wet areas. It eats small, slippery prey like aquatic insects, worms, small fish, amphibians, and mollusks. If you see it in the wild, you're probably seeing it digging a hole or swimming in those wet marshes. And here's an example of what their tunnels look like. Fun fact, these creatures are the fastest eating mammals. Raccoon. Okay, you might be used to seeing raccoons eating out of your trash can, but they live in wilderness areas too. In the wild, they live in the woodland areas around rivers, marshes, and lakes. Fun fact, some raccoons have been known to crawl into chimneys or live in your homes. In 1926, one lived in the White House as a pet. And here are some footprints of this adorable trash-eating mammal. Turtle. There are many types of turtles found on Long Island. Some types include eastern mud turtle, common musk turtle, and common snapping turtle. They can be found in swimming in ponds or lakes. If they're not, they hang out in the sun on rocks and logs by the water. Fun fact, turtles have the ability to breathe out of their butts. I'm not kidding. I'm really not joking. And here are some pictures of turtle footprints. White-tailed deer. White-tailed deers are a type of deer that live in North America. They can be found in environments like temperate forests, largely wooded lowlands, and wetlands. Fun fact, white-tailed deer are good swimmers and will use lakes and streams to escape predators. Oh, and here is a picture of their footprints that their hooves leave behind. Red fox. Red foxes can be found in forests, mountains, and grasslands. They mostly prefer woodland areas, and like the opossum and the raccoon, they have also adapted to human environments. Well, are used to them, such as farms and suburbs. Fun facts, and yes, I'm saying two of them. Females are called vixens. Red foxes will grin when they're afraid. And here are what their footprints look like. A snail. Snails can technically be found almost everywhere, but I'll tell you how to find them specifically here, well, mostly. Snails can be found in and on dirt, sand, trees, rocks, and lakes. They live in damp areas because they need moisture to survive. All that moisture. Stay away from the salt, little guys. And here are some examples of what snail slime looks like on a tree and on a leaf. Fun fact, snail teeth are located on their tongues. These are called radulas. And here's a diagram if you're interested. Here are the teeth, and here's the tongue-like radula. Northern cardinal. Cardinals are found in woodland areas and grasslands. They also don't migrate, so you can see them all year round. Isn't that nice? The males should be easy to find since their bright red color gives them away. And let's see, the females would be hard to find because they're more brown because they need to adapt to the environment to protect their babies like most birds. Fun fact, there is sometimes a vibrant yellow color on the cardinals. This generic plumage is called Xanthochroism. And here is a picture of the little yellow guy right here. And of course here are their footprints. Red-tailed hawks. Hawks prefer open areas such as fields. They'll build their nests in the crowns of trees, cliffs, and even on man-made structures. Their nests are made of leaves and twigs, as you can see in this example of a nest right here. Like most birds of prey, they mostly fly high up in the sky. So you might want to bring binoculars when you go looking for them while hiking. Fun fact, red-tailed hawks stay in one area their whole lives within a 10-mile radius. Now, eastern cottontails. Bunnies are adorable. So it makes you want to see them on a nice little hike. These little guys occupy habitats in and around farms, including fields, pastures, open woods, thickets, and forest edges. They also live in swamps and marshes. And they also usually avoid dense woods. They also could live in suburban areas too. And here's an example of their nest. It's covered in leaves and the mother's fur to protect the babies. Who knows? You might find one of these nests full of these adorable baby bunnies in your backyard. Fun fact, unlike most bunnies, they don't change their fur during winter. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you learned something and are able to use this information on a hike. The end. Bye-bye.